Good day, gentlemen and ladies. Today we are Wednesday the 29th of January, and as since I have received an outstanding response for you folks, I'm going to continue my new series of videos, which will be inside my playlist, about all the various vintage camp stove used in the winter survival kit, Arctic kit, used in the RCAF aircrafts. This stove, it's will have been used. I'm going to show you the stove very soon. Will have been used on larger troop carrying aircrafts or transport aircraft, like freight aircraft, basically starting from Second World War all the way to up to the late 1980s, 91, 92. That's the year where they changed most of the camp stove for a newer version. All right. So the camp stove is still the same principle as the one last week. It was rubbed around an aluminum container. That aluminum container had two purposes. First of all, it was to protect the, and also to with the two holes, like I told you last week, it was for boiling or cooking stuff. All right. So I'm gonna remove the stove inside, which is this one. It was a battle damage stove, but it's a nice fit. Okay. So this is, and on the bottom of that you have to remove. It has a felt pad to absorb the stove. Okay. So again, it was made, the stove, it was made by Primus, and I tried to have better lighting. I bring the camera close, and as you can see, it's a little bit bent of shape, but I keep it like this. All right. So I'm going to open the stove, and this one, it's the it's a bigger model. It's a bigger beefy stove than the previous version. And again, I had the how to put it together. So I'm just gonna put it right here. And that was what was that? Yeah, I made that envelope. And that thing I made that myself. Yeah, the larger thing. It was for use during the winter. And that was the funnel, which is broken. I realized that it's a very old. Like I used the stove back in the early 1990s. Okay, so it came with the top, a wrench to attach. So inside also they put a edible candle wax. And I keep it like that because the wax in there, it's you can heat it, and these candles you can buy it, still you can buy them. All right, I'm gonna remove some component. Like you can see, the burner is it's really for coal operation, so it's got another way to vaporize the fuel, the generator. That's going on the top. The little hole is right in the middle right here. All right, so I'm just gonna put that there for now. Then they have another type of windscreen to cut the wind. All right, they put that here like this on the top. So I'm just gonna put that on the side. Then a beefier version of the stove. Now that stove is missing some spark. I'm still looking, even on the internet. They used to have like a screw here, all right, on the top, so the fuel will not spill out, and that's why this one is empty. Okay, but I know they used to have a cap here, and sadly, it's not the. Whoop, the other one I had a cap like on the side, but this one does not. Okay. So that's one thing when you buy at the army surplus, sometimes the parts, but I will find one of those cap ones. They have foldable legs, and one thing I forget to mention, the legs are very stiff, so it's made to like if the uneven terrain, uneven ground, so it can be played like really easily on various surfaces, uneven surfaces. All right, so I'm just gonna put that like this. This it's a little and that get really warm. It's a wind protector, a windscreen, and also the three legs, sorry, to go all around, to go like this to hold it could be other container like that, okay. And these stoves were made for camping, and also the little I've got 3 on this one to make sure the little hole is fully not blocked. All right, and the bottom also I've got all right, that's another model here, and I can see right there, and right away I'm just gonna make sure that the little hole is empty. It's like same thing than the torch brass the torch on the welding torch. You have to make sure that the little, so this one is empty. All right, it will have contain also the little alcohol reservoir to put here to start to warm up that thing here. All right, so I'm just gonna assemble it. So you just put it like this on the top. Oh, before this stove, and like I say, I shouldn't have polished it, but it's made in Sweden. It's a Primus trademark, and this one I just tried to find a number. All right, it's a number. Oh la whack! It's a whole one. 210. It's number 210. So if you like to do some research, Primus number 210, and you see how much output it produces. Okay, so I'm just gonna put, and you have to make sure there's a good gasket here. I'm just gonna turn around here, and if I do remember, yes, I just have to move like that. Okay, use the key to make sure it's all nice and snug. There we go. Then I put this and right there, and then I put the little screen light here. All right, and of course the large opening here, it's for to light up the generator. So like you see the generator here, it will go from liquid coming from the reservoir, go around there, start to go to vapor, and release right on the second loop on this run here. Of course, like the other stove, there's a valve to control the simmer, and the pump here to put some pressure in there. Now in the meantime, I'm going to replenish it with oil lamp. I've got and like I say, these stoves are really multi-fuel aircraft, multi-fuel camp stove, and I had a good many questions. So yes, you can everything from automotive fuel. I've got also kerosene, diesel, naphtha, alcohol, various what are we using? Any type of liquid fuel, basically. All right. So I'm going to set up like I was telling you. In the meantime, I'm going to show you the snow blowing video with my open station Mahindra eMax 20s HST tractor. While you're watching that, I'm going to replenish that, and let's see outside. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. So It was a friendly competition between me and Gaetan, and this time Gaetan was faster than me. We have so much less snow this year, but yeah, we have a snow blizzard condition. The wind is gusting up to 40, but mainly at right now I'm protected with my house, but it's a steady wind at 20 and gusting up to 45. Sorry. So yes, Gaetan did all around the edge. Hello, Gaetan! Hi, man! And yeah, so I'm going to climb up a little bit more the snow hill for the kids. This time I'm going to try to put the camera closer. Alright, so that was a very quick so I've got two snow mountains for the kids, one smaller one, but it's gonna grow taller, and I have more clearance for the branches, and I'm thinking to cut some branches too, because the we'll see about that. Just I want to make sure. I'm going to open my good friend Bill, and yeah, life is good in those windy conditions with an open station cab or open tractor cab. Oh well, look at my smile. So you see, that's why Noel really like my tractor, for those fresh spirit windy condition. All right, so I'm going to open my good friend Bill, and I hope you like my video, and let's go back to the stove. Camp stove I use in the RCAF. Cheers. All right, so we're outside under the cold. I'm just gonna fill up with alcohol here. There we go. Put that on the side. I'm gonna put the windshield right here, and use my favorite Redbird matches. Hello, Kenny. Light up. There we go. Throw that in the snow. But soon the pressure will start to build up. Hopefully. So I'll just wait for the... Usually at this time when I'm almost at empty, I'm just gonna do one stroke. You can see the white smoke here. That's a sign of a... And I'm just gonna light up. Perhaps. Just gonna keep it like this for now. Just pump it. There we go. Like this. Whoop-a-day. It's really cold outside, huh? So it's not easy. It's not easy. That's for sure. Perhaps I didn't put enough in the. Just gonna keep the match right there. That could be also a factor. I didn't put enough. There we go. Almost there. It's almost there. It's you're gonna see that live. When it's white smoke, it's working good, but oh boy, I can see the fuel going. It's not warm enough. I'm gonna keep pumping. Perhaps it could be. Man, that's a lot of matches right now. You know what I should do? You know what? I'm just gonna put a little bit more alcohol. I'm gonna keep. It's the pump. Seriously, I think the pump, the leather in the pump is not working too good, but. I'm gonna wait until he wants to go. All right, so stand by. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put more fuel inside, and I will also put oil inside the plunger to build up pressure, but definitely I have no pressure build up, so that probably explain why. All right, so stick around. So I didn't have to, it was already pretty full, so I put, I fill up with alcohol, the pre-warmer, and let's try that. Just gonna warm this, and it's pretty cold outside, -15, so but still the stove was not cold. No, now it's cold. It's cold outside, but and I oiled the plunger, so I'm just gonna wait until they warm up. That's strange. I must have a leak somewhere because I cannot build up the pressure. I can build up the pressure. Yeah, as soon as I stop to pump, the pressure is getting. Must have a problem with the valve inside to keep the pressure, so I'm just gonna keep pumping. And you can see the flame. This one I will have to remove here. There's a valve there. I will start to clean. It's probably a pressure somewhere. Then I try to figure out where it could be leaking. Like I said, these are bad. They were built. These one are older. They were built back in the 1930s, I believe. But it's still the same principle. I have a problem with it. It doesn't keep the pressure, but you can see at the end it was building. All right. Hey, that's all maintenance about it. And by the way, this one has been a good. The last time I light up that stove, I cannot remember. Sorry about that. It was not in Shefford. It was in Nova Scotia, so that's more than 25 years ago. And when I say 25, I was in Nova Scotia from 1990 to 1990 to 2000. So 1990 to 2000, and I was using that stove, especially that stove back in 1993, and I used it probably until 1997. So yeah, it probably the inside the plunger here. You see the noise, and it's probably explaining why. All right, so thank you again kindly for your outstanding support. I will do a part, not now, but later on I will fix it because I'm quite busy right now, but I will show you. So sorry about that. All right, so please, thank you very kindly for all your standing support, comment, and remember folks, life is very good. All right, let's warm up my hand beside my wood stove. Cheers.